what's good? My name is Griffin Sheminsky, otherwise known as Only OK, and I'm here to talk to you about my new album. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a 27-year-old hip-hop storyteller that lives in Michigan. I've been making music for 8 years, going on 9, and this is my 4th album in 4 years. I know what you're thinking. I'm just another white rapper from the suburbs here to talk about cars and money all day. But no, I have quite the story to tell. So now I'm here to tell you what's coming.
I'm ill, past that. I'm the highest in the room, going past that.
Here's what inspired the title 27. So I'm putting this album out on my 28th birthday and essentially leaving 27 behind me is how I'm looking at it. This whole album was an idea that I came up with 4 years ago. That's to put an album out on my birthday every single year. And those albums would be 24, 25, 26, and now 27. Now that my 4-year plan is up, who knows what's going to happen next, but I'm excited to see what happens.
Assuming I'm about to use Colonel Mustard on these bitches, you ain't even got a clue.
So the biggest theme with 27 is balance. That was the whole mindset going into writing the entire project, and I feel I cover many different layers with that theme. Not only from how the songs were written, arranged, but how they're produced as well.
Topics, when you listen, you don't ever question who's talking. New money.
Listening to this album next to my previous ones, this one feels a lot calmer to me in the sense that I didn't feel rushed putting it together. I feel everything is in the right place and where it needs to be. It kind of just came together. I didn't feel pressure to make it a certain way. I listened back to the songs that I put out 7 or 8 years ago, and I was coming from a place of anger and frustration. Nowadays, I feel I'm coming with a much clearer mindset, and I'm coming from a place of love.
5 days a week, all weekend. My mind is up.
What song I'm most excited about and why? First one that comes to mind is the very first song on the album, Off the Meds. It's about a 5-minute song. It's a true story. It was written a couple days after my birthday last year. That's when I start working on the new album for the next year is my birthday, and this was what I came up with.
I plan to see the world, every corner of my kingdom. Of course I need the money.
I gotta tell you about how we made the song Karma at the studio. I showed up to the studio that day with a fully finished song, written, arranged, everything ready to be recorded, or so I thought. So Mickey was there, Nathan was there, and Chuck was there, and we ended up coming up with a whole new chorus right on the spot to go with this song. The original chorus is now the bridge that you hear. It was kind of crazy, very on the spot, and I felt that it brought a certain energy that the song definitely needed. I'm really happy with how it turned out, so I'm excited for you to hear it.
I'll tell you it wasn't that bad. Mad Max on these raps, I'ma crash that.
I'm just gonna go in order. I want to shout out my boy Verbal out in London for killing his verse on our song Bam, which is the second song on this album. The second feature that's on this album is on the 5th song, which you may or may not have heard already. That's Karma featuring Mickey. We have an extended version coming out for this album that I'm excited for you to hear. I want to shout out my boy Goodnight Tyler for killing his part on the title track 27, the most important song, and he came with the heat, and it ended up being the title track. Speaking of Nathan and Chuck, shout out to Chuck Alkazian at Pearl Sound Studios for everything that man does. He has helped me so much over these past 3-4 years, and I cannot thank him enough, for real. Shout out to the second executive producer on this album, Nathan Sin. I want to say you killed every single aspect of your collab on this album, and I really appreciate all the work that you put in to make this happen. Every single person that I've worked with to make this album possible has been really genuine and honest throughout this whole process. It's made it just a whole lot easier, not just on my part, but I feel everybody's, and I feel like this album is a great representation of that. So shout out to everybody involved that made this album possible. I cannot thank you enough.
That's the way it's supposed to be. Go ahead, get your rosaries in my bag like some groceries. Now you know we cooking, the mansion is where the stove will be. You can keep on looking, but there ain't nobody dope as me. The mansion, he says jokingly. At least I'll make it out of here soon, hopefully. I plan to see the world, every corner of my kingdom. Of course I need the money, I'ma spread it like my wisdom.